Hey Spirit Tribe, Gigi here with Spirit Readings, and I'm so glad and so happy that you're able to join me here today. We are going to be taking a look at our energy for this month of September. Now, please keep in mind that this reading is for the general collective. It is for each and every single one of us, so not everything may resonate. And you know what? That's perfectly okay. You just set it to the side for someone else. You know, if it doesn't apply, you just go on ahead and you let her fly, you guys. So, this month I'm doing it just a little different than perhaps you may have seen it in months before. One of my doggos is in here, so you may hear some background noise. She likes to make a lot of noise, so but she also likes being in here when I'm doing this kind of stuff as well. So, you know, my little helper, my Sadie Mae. So we're going to look at the highs and the lows, you know, because our energy ebbs and flows. So that's what's going to be a little bit different here for this month of September, and I'll try to keep doing it this way. Everything that you need to know about me, this reading, how to get a hold of me, that can all be found in the description, so make sure you check that out. So alright, starting out the month of September, we have self-worth coming in here, and you know, that is checking in with our sacral chakra here a little bit, this starting out. So, you know, our self-worth, you know, deep emotional peace, and you know, even our self-love, you guys. And you know, sometimes love of life, and you know, we can feel like we're constantly trying to prove ourselves, prove our value to others who may not see what we see. You know, sometimes other people may see more than what we ourselves see. So you know, rely on your own inner knowing, you guys. You know, sometimes we see ourselves, you know, better than other times. You know, sometimes our self-esteem, our self-worth takes a hit. And, you know, especially if we feel like we're being rejected here, you guys. So, you know, the rejection here is dealing with our crown chakra. So, you know, no one likes to feel like they're constantly being rejected, right? You know, it can really do a lot of damage to our self-worth. So, you know, and it could be someone else, you know, like maybe they're living in their ivory tower, and you know that you don't have to spend your whole life trying to prove yourself. You know, you know, this is about, you know, understanding who we are and what we have created, and you know, allowing other people to come into our lives, but you know, learning how to choose wisely, you guys. You know, every person that comes in, it's for a reason, it's for a season, and you know, we get to choose who stays or goes, or sometimes they make the choice for us, right? So you know, sometimes we have to reject people ourselves. You know, like, you know, you're you're toxic, you're not good for my mental or emotional health, you know, you're robbing me of my peace and my joy, and you gotta go. So, you know, it can be many different things there, you guys. So, all right, the middle of the month, we do have forgiveness coming in here. So, you know, whether it's forgiving ourselves, forgiving others, forgiving situations, forgiving what we did or didn't do, you know, it can be many, many different things. And this deals with our third eye chakra here. So, you know, a little forgiveness goes a long, long way. And, you know, it also helps protect us from toxic situations, toxic people, you guys. And, you know, it's a healing time, and, you know, allowing ourselves to return to our own natural states of peace once again. You know, it's like a renewal, even, you guys. And, you know, remember that we, you know, when we do forgive others, it doesn't mean that we have to let them back in. You know, we forgive ourselves for loving others who betrayed us, you know, and even, you know, learning to forgive ourselves maybe for if we saw it and we still turned a blind eye, or if we didn't see it and we're like, oh, I should have seen it, you know, work in forgiveness for however the scenario played out for you personally. And, you know, take this as a time of personal evolution, you guys. Things are transforming, things are growing, and, you know, the more the deeper, or rather, some of the wounds are, the longer it may take them to heal or forgiveness to be worked in. And that's perfectly okay, you guys. It's not a race, you know. Healing happens when it happens, and forgiveness happens when it happens. You know, if things pop up, let them be seen, let them be heard, let them be felt, and then release them. So for a low, we do have this isolation, and, you know, I'm kind of seeing like the Hermit here in my mind's eye as well. You know, about how sometimes we have to go, you know, within to, you know, oh, what's the word? You know, to be renewed, recharged, you know, look at things from different angles, and, you know, give ourselves that time to rest, to heal, recharge, you know. And this is dealing with our throat chakra here. So, you know, sometimes we bury our inner child, you know, as we grow, and we hide it away, and, you know, we become serious, you know, and, you know, we have to remember to play, you guys, and have fun. And, you know, with the suit here, you guys, you know, it denotes, you know, wealth and an ability to do things well. But, you know, we can cross over into like a real workaholic mentality, and, you know, that old saying, you know, too much work makes you a dull person, right? Trust and loyalty are also indicated, and, you know, there's a great capacity for healing and forgiveness when we do isolate, when we do go within. And, you know, it's like a fine balance of learning when to do it, and then, you know, when to come out of it. I hope that makes sense. I hope it all makes sense, honestly, like it does as I'm saying it and thinking it. But, you know, sometimes you say things and then it's like, what? People are like, wait, what? And I'm like, well, I know what I mean. All right, so the end of the month, we do have renewal coming in, you know, and I feel like, you know, once we work on our self-worth and we release our fears of rejection, you know, we work in that forgiveness, we isolate when we need to, but also remember to, you know, have fun, to keep that balance there, you know, between work and play. It goes a long way towards our renewal, and this is dealing with our root chakra here. So for some reason I thought my camera dinged at me. I was like, what in the world? I thought it had shut off for a minute, but luckily it hasn't. So renewal, you know, is a chance for us to awaken to a new life, you know, step into a new positive, wonderful, amazing new things, new beginnings. And, you know, we may need to deepen our own roots, you know, really, like if you do meditation work and, you know, you picture your own root system, you know, and if it's like this and it's all balled up, you know, extending that out, you know, letting it dig deep into the earth where it can be healed, refreshed, restored, rejuvenated, renewed. And, you know, pouring some extra love, pouring some extra light into those roots so that we're able to anchor ourselves, you know, and then we're able to take stock of what we would like to create, who we are, you know, all of that's, you know, at the root of our very existence, our very being, you know, and take this as a time to start again and to grow from that strong, steady foundation, you guys. That's why it's so important to check in with yourself often, you know, and be in tune with your star player. And, you know, for a low, we may feel like we're at this impasse, you know, and this is also dealing with our sacral chakra again. So, you know, feeling like you're stuck or you're stagnant, you guys, is never a good feeling, right? Like, we want to continuously be moving, flowing, growing, and you know, sometimes we just have to look at things and be like, okay, what is done is done. It is what it is, right? And, you know, this can indicate the end of some kind of great emotional upset, you guys, you know, something that you allowed to take over and keep yourself stuck, right? You have the power to change the direction for the better, and, you know that you're being supported here by your root system, by this foundation that you built here when you were renewing. And you know, your angels and your guides, they will appear and, you know, offer you protection, you know, in the long run, offer you love, offer you support, but you've got to activate it, right? And, you know, sometimes we're at a detour and we may not know which road we're supposed to take, you know, but it's just a detour, you know. It's not necessarily a no, you know, it's more like a maybe, you know. It has potential, and, you know, maybe you need to take a step back, you know, a little bit, and let that clarity, let that peace come in. And you know, be present, you guys. Be in the here and now. You know, show up for yourself, and you know that things will change, and go where you're led, you know. And sometimes we have to pause and reflect, right, in order to get out of our own way. So all right, let's get some chakra love messages. So solar plexus chakra rutilated quartz, and this is confidence coming in. No one will believe in you if you don't believe in yourself, so be your own cheerleader. You know, you guys, we have to build ourselves up instead of tear ourselves down. We have root chakra, smoky quartz, strength. Strength comes from your connection to the root of your being, you guys. You know, your own inner strength, your own inner fire. Ooh, I dropped it. Ooh. And then we have sacral chakra, carnelian, letting go. Letting go is not giving up. Sometimes it is the first step towards success. So, you know, letting go of things that no longer serve us, you guys. You know, letting go, letting the natural flow, you know, come back in, be restored, right? We have third eye chakra, fluorite. Follow your instincts, they lead to the truth. So, you know, you're a co-creator of your destiny, you guys. You know, it's in your hands. So, we have root chakra, hematite, for foundation. Foundation is what the castle of your soul is built upon. And we have heart chakra, jade, for compassion. Resolve your conflicts with compassion, and, you know, extend that towards yourself as well. Sacral chakra, tiger eye, for passion. Turn your fear of change into excitement for change. And, you know, we can be both excited and scared at the same time, you know, and letting that excitement overpower, you know, to where we don't let our fear stop us. We have a third eye chakra, tourmaline, for trust. Trust your intuition. It is in contact with a higher source of knowledge. And we have sacral chakra, peach moonstone, for fertility. Let your life burst forth from the seeds of creation. You know, we're fertile in any age, you guys, and I'm not talking, you know, about the sexual fertility, you know, fertile in our minds, fertile in our hearts, and, you know, in our own personal gardens, where we're planting our seeds of hope, our seeds of peace, our dream seeds, even, you guys, you know, that we're planting them into fertile ground. So, alright, you guys, I hope everything made sense. If you enjoyed this reading, please leave me a comment and let me know. I love hearing from you, being able to interact with you. Make sure you smash the heck out of that like button, that old thumbs up button, you know, give it the old razzle dazzle pizzazzle. Make sure you tap that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new content such as this. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I would love to have you become a part of this beautiful, wonderful, amazing spirit tribe. I hope we all have a wonderful month of September. You know, take things 1 second at a time. If that's all you can handle, you know, we're gonna ebb and flow. We're gonna have our highs and our lows, you guys. So, you know, we are human. So, sending you so much love, light, and, you know, positive vibes your way. And From the bottom of my heart, you guys, I love and appreciate each and every single one of you, and I want to say thank you, blessed be, namaste, and goodbye.